And how's everybody doing today? Out walking Miss Meg. To have some sips of my hot tea before I started this video. It's about 46 degrees, which feels cool, but in comparison to some other places in the world, it's actually not that bad. For example, it is about 100 degrees warmer here than it is where I come from. Yesterday, our daughter had tire problems. Her car had been sitting during the holidays and the air went out of her tires. I think it's the first time that she's actually been a driver when there's been this cold of a winter. It's been a solid minus 50 for a while now. Definitely sinking in there. Definitely feeling for all my friends. I'm seeing all their posts. Hey, Carrie Painter, that's my husband. I love you. Thanks for joining the channel. I guess your notification worked this time. What do you have planned today? Anyway, thankful that it's 46 degrees and not minus 50 here in the desert. Oh, I love you too. Have a good day. Oh, coffee and taxes. I'm glad you're in charge of that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was just warning one of the gals that I see out here walking regularly about the deranged person by the tunnels. And she's probably lived here longer than me and knows to be careful around those tunnels, but not that we ever go in the tunnels. In fact, we warn the school kids to stay out of them, right? Because they're not supervised. Okay, we're gonna wrap them up. That's awesome. So we can move into 2026. I'm not going over there today. I'm going to the wildlife park. I figure give it a few days, right? Besides, I like the wildlife park. Thanks for asking. Oh, I think Meg found the spot. I gotta get a bag out here. Give me just a minute. So yeah, anyway, it's nice to live someplace that's 100 degrees warmer. Ask me again in July. All right, let me get this cleaned up. Let me get it. A trash can. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. So where I come from, we're really, really cold, and right now they're having a really, really cold one, and that's really hard on people because it's dark there as well. So if it's dark and it's 50 below zero and things are breaking, once it's colder than 40 below, it kind of gets dangerous because at any time a fan belt can go out on your car. You know, your heater can quit working in your house. And you have to be very careful about keeping your air adequately inflated in your tires because your tires will go flat while your car's parked. And it doesn't mean that you punctured them or anything. It just means it's cold and the air volume shrunk on you. Or you could have a slow leak. But anyway, that's what happened to our daughter. So she was able to get some help. Thankful for that. And she's just watching those tires to make sure they don't go flat again. She's definitely going to be in the market for some new tires here soon. Carolyn, welcome to the channel. You saw someone last night. Where are you from? We're in the desert of southern Nevada. When you say you saw someone, was it scary or did you go out on a date? July is awesome. Yeah. You know, I think wherever you live, you have to learn to adjust to it. But I feel like for me, it's a lot safer living here, even in the heat, than it was in that minus 50. My experience is you definitely cannot get anybody to change a flat for you if it's colder than 30 below. I've had my car towed before. Thankfully, that didn't happen very often. And windshields just crack all of a sudden. You're right. Just crazy things happen in the cold. I think the only thing that's hard on your car here is batteries, right? Batteries don't hold up as well. But I think that's about the only heat-related thing. I mean, you got to keep your fluid levels adequate in your car, but batteries quit here. But it's a lot easier to replace a battery, right? So we're enjoying this warm 46 degrees in the desert of southern Nevada compared to minus 50 below in Fairbanks, Alaska. And I've actually seen colder. I've seen minus 70. Let's hope they don't get that because it's only December. Usually the coldest months there in Fairbanks, Alaska are January and February. But you never know. I've seen minus 40 in November. I've seen it in March. Just depends on the weather you're having. Now that's interesting. They have chains on that grate. They probably don't want anybody to fall in that. But that looks like that leads to a tunnel. I'm kind of thinking they need to do something like that on the tunnel going into the park area so that people aren't living in there. And I'm definitely sympathetic for the homeless, but it's an unfortunate situation with mental health issues and substance abuse. And that was definitely a little scary yesterday, the guy yelling, F everybody, kill everybody, right? They're gonna let us cross. Thank you. It's always nice when somebody lets you cross. Anyway, I always hope that people like that get help, but I think it's really difficult. People have to want to help themselves. In other words, no amount of help is going to make a difference. I think, yeah, the batteries wear out for sure. And we got one more street across here. We got a little traffic this morning. I guess we did get out a little later. I was feeling kind of lazy this morning. Hey, the Ducker 5. I'm glad you like our dog. She is a cutie. All right, come on, baby. Let's go. There was a time when she wouldn't cross the street. Now she's all about it. Oh, look. She's remembering her ancestry. Siberian Huskies can run. Okay, we're across the street. Now we're heading for the park. Her name is Meg. We adopted her from a shelter, and the name she came with was Nutmeg, and she didn't answer to it. And what we found out is they get so many dogs at the shelter that they just started giving them all kinds of crazy names. And so we just started calling her Meg, and then she answered, and it's all good. We've had her about 3 years. She's come a long ways. She actually gained 30 pounds since we got her. So that tells you she was pretty emaciated, right? Because she's about 5 years old, a little over 5 years old, to the best of our knowledge. And she's a great dog. Mr. Painter, I don't understand what that sign language means, but I love you. And you probably fat thumbed your keyboard, right? I mean, that looks like Japanese or something maybe, or who knows. But anyway, yeah, Meg's a great dog. She's half Siberian Husky, half American Staffordshire Terrier. And they told us she was a Shepherd mix, but we got one of those doggy DNA tests on Amazon. And those are really affordable. So, oh, you have a dog named Bella, but she's not allowed outside because she barks at anything. Oh my gosh. I wish the people that live behind us had your common sense, because it used to be that I could just go out in my yard, work in our garden, and it was nice and peaceful. But some people moved in this summer and their dogs bark at me nonstop, like 3 of them. I was pruning and one of them had its nose right up at the top of the wall barking as I'm pruning our trees. But oh well, maybe in time they'll get used to me living there. Bella's a pretty name. Oh, no sign language. Okay. Yeah, lots of luck for sure. I actually love dogs, but the people are trying my patience. It's like, really? You're going to let your dogs just, bark and growl at me in my own yard? Okay. I tried throwing them treats, but I don't think they realized that I was giving them the treats. I don't know. I wasn't getting close to them for sure. Hey, Foxy, how are you doing with that broken arm? Oh, you made the same symbol that my husband made. What is that kind of star A thing you mean? Oh, look, a fox guy. That's Foxy43. They've got a channel too. But they recently broke their arm. They were on an electric scooter, I think was the story. Oh, you heard that Meg is the most common name? Or nutmeg? That's right. Well, Foxy, I thought you might be female, but I wasn't really sure, and I try to be careful that I don't offend anybody. As old people don't quite get, that the pronoun stuff right. But Xavier, hi. Welcome to the channel. We're out walking our dog Meg in the desert of southern Nevada. We actually have cloud cover today. They're saying we're going to get some rain tomorrow. And if it really does rain, that's going to be our 16th day of rain. That's going to be our 16th day of rain in the desert. Last year we only had 2 days of rain. Let me tell you, that was pretty dry. So this is really helping out all of our plants and our trees and our lake levels. What, Foxy? What? You didn't get your cast off already, did you? Did you have all your friends sign it? I'm assuming you had a cast, unless you just had a fracture. How's your arm doing, Foxy? Nice to have a few new people here in the channel, and dog lovers especially. We definitely love our dogs. And I'm thinking we haven't actually had a freeze yet. We haven't had anything below about 35, 36, which is pretty. Oh, the Ducker 5, you've had a cast before, but it was a long time ago. Okay. Okay, so Foxy, one of your puppies respond to her name. Her name is Lou. And your arm is doing good. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. It's no fun getting hurt. And thankfully, so far, no broken bones here. Definitely had some sprains and injuries, let me tell you. But, oh, you were 4 years old when you had a broken bone? Okay, Ducker 5. Y'all don't drink very much soda, do you? I've heard that soda weakens your bones, but honestly, an accident can break anybody's bones, right? Oh, you think our dog is so cute? She really is. And she's so funny when she wants to play, she howls. And that's the Siberian Husky part of her breed. And she's small, right? She's only knee high, but she weighs 65 pounds. And I swear her head weighs 15 pounds. So if she puts her head on you, you're gonna notice it. It's pretty heavy. She does that to my husband. He can take it, but for me, oh, it's too heavy. It's like somebody dropped a dumb ball on me. Oh, you did drink a lot of soda. Yeah, I've been reading that soda can weaken your bones. So if you still drink soda, think about cutting back on that a little bit. Yeah, sweetie, she is a tank. Oh, your dog does that to everybody when you have food. Okay, so this is the funny thing. Meg doesn't really like men as well as she likes females, probably because she was really abused. But when she wants a treat, she looks at my husband and barks. That's her new thing. Isn't that right? Mr. Painter, she thinks you're the treat daddy. Oh, Foxy, you have to go soon? Okay. Well, I sure appreciate you coming in to say hi to us today, and I'm glad your arm is doing better. And it sounds like the Bingo and the puppies are doing good too. Yep, you're the treat daddy. If she barks at me, it means she's ready for dinner. And if she stares at you really hard, it means she needs to use the restroom. This dog does not paw on the door. So, okay, Ducker 5, you have a channel about gaming. That's awesome. Yep. Sweetie, I agree. Pets are the treat. For sure. Well, I am really enjoying this nature park. It is really peaceful over here. Just me and the monster. Sometimes we call her Meg the monster, but she's not a monster. She is very funny though. She's a different dog than any dog we've ever had. for sure. But she's definitely a good girl. Oh, you might have somebody buying one of the pups. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot when you have a dog that has a lot of puppies, right? But your mom found Bingo, right? And you guys took care of her. Ducker 5, no, we don't actually have any other dogs. We used to have a different dog. We've only had one dog at a time. Have you ever tried to walk two dogs at the same time? For some reason, for me, they all get their leashes all tangled up. Yeah, what kind of dog is Bella, Ducker 5? Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you joining us today. It's nice to have a little company on our walk. Me and Miss Meg. Oh, what are you eating? Ugh, grass. As long as it's not a foxtail, right? So we used to have a Belgian Malinois. We had that dog for a long time. And oh, you think your dog's a mutt? You know what? Those are the best kind. The best dog I ever had was a mutt. And I got her years ago, and I was at the time a single mother, and I really wanted a dog, and I was looking at signs for people that had dogs that they were giving away. And there was this family on campus where I worked. The mom was trying to get her PhD and had a baby and just didn't have time for the dog. So they actually gave me everything I needed for the dog: a bed, a leash, dog food. The dog had shots, everything I needed to get started. And that was the best dog ever. I've loved all my dogs, but this dog was pretty amazing. And then our next dog was a Belgian Malinois, and he was the smartest dog I ever had. He actually one time got up and scratched on the bedroom door like he needed to go out, and as soon as I got up to let him out, he took my spot in the bed, if you can believe that. So that was a smart dog, and he could open doors. That was pretty amazing too. You always had to do the bolt because he could turn the knob. But every dog is different. You can't expect them to be the same, kind of like kids if you're a parent with children. Thank you. I'm glad you think that's cool. We love dogs. Dogs just really add a lot to your home life. And even Miss Meg, as little as she is, she's got a big dog bark. And oh, Foxy, one of your dogs are a beagle. That's cool. That's very cool. She's got a big dog bark, and a couple times when Mr. Painter's been traveling and I've been home alone and there's been some tomfoolery going on outside the house, she started barking and they left. So that's another nice thing about dogs. People don't usually bother you if you have a dog. So they're our companions, and sometimes they protect us. Beagles hunt. That's true, Mr. Painter. What is it, baby? She's such a good girl. She's just enjoying her walk. Oh, okay, and her name is Lou. That's the beagle, Foxy 43? Oh my gosh, so Ducker 5, you have armadillos? Wow. Yeah, you probably don't want your dog to chase those. I heard that those things carry leprosy, armadillos. I don't know if it's true or not, but we try not to let our dog terrorize anything. You can see she's on a leash and all, but well, that's cool, Foxy 43. I'm glad Bingo and all the puppies are doing well. So do all the puppies look like beagles? It is just so nice over here, just so relaxing. You always want to pay attention to your surroundings, but even though this is forested, there's a lot of open space, so you can see around yourself. It's especially important for kids or women, right? Oh, armadillos are coming to Tennessee. How interesting. I was just reading something about a jaguar in the U.S. They must have come over from South America somehow. Anybody know anything about that? Oh, when you hear beagle, you think bagel. Now I'm getting hungry. What do you say, Meg? Well, it sure has been a nice morning. I really enjoyed talking with y'all this morning. Thanks for joining us. Ducker 5, Foxy 43, Mr. Painter, And let's see, we also had, let's see who else. We had somebody else here. Xavier, thanks for joining us this morning. What is it? Do you see a rabbit? Sometimes there's jackrabbits over here. I love you too. Well, thanks for joining us today. Sure hope you come back. We do this every morning. Hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.